Dis bonjour maman, bonjour petite Kaimwe. Dis bonjour maman, bonjour petite Kaimwe. Dis nous camper, nous camper, nous camper, nous camper. On a mis dans la
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's do a bit of a roll call. Where's Haitian? We're the West African, Senegal and Guinea, Ghana. Okay, and this is for me. Where's Brooklyn at? We gotta go there. Where's the Bronx? Look at that, bro. Let's get real quick. I'm sure we all here agree that 45 is the lowest functioning Neanderthal. But the most recent comments bring about questions that we should really try to answer. Why does the U.S. and other Western powers have such a strong presence in the same country that he's calling a shithole? What shithole do you know could fuel the wealth of Western civilization for the past 500 years? Countries like Haiti and the continent of Africa are the world's giving tree. They're giving people, land, and resources. What did Norway give? And my second question, how do we get a president with the complexion and the IQ of a tangerine? Only in a country where racism and injustice is ingrained in the DNA do you have such a man for president. So are we here to deny the vials that projectile vomits from his mouth? We as black people and immigrants of color understand that President Trump is only scratching the surface of what's wrong with this country. Haitians have long memories. We haven't forgotten the torture of Abdul Louima and the killing of Patrick Borisman right here in New York City at the hands of the law. We haven't forgotten the Marshall Diallo. We haven't forgotten the brothers and sisters who were and still are being deported because of broken windows and families that live with the bulk of black immigrant deportation. We still see ICE in our courts and the occupation of our communities by the police in the so-called sanctuary city. Our families come from U.S.-sponsored dictatorships, so we know what a police state looks like when we see one. Only in a place where criminalization of our communities is normalized can such a president exist. So as a community, we need to understand our strength and hold our elected officials accountable. It doesn't matter if their party color is blue, red, or green. It doesn't matter if we voted for you unanimously. We will hold you accountable. So I urge you, this Friday morning at 9 a.m. starting at Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn, join the 1804 movement and the march across the Brooklyn Bridge as we demand permanent residency for all TPS holders and an end to broken windows policing and an end to U.S. occupation and exploitation in our homelands. Because as a community, we need to keep fighting regardless, because complacency and a racist system begets a Trump. Peace.
Who's gonna be there on the walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, y'all? I was gonna tell you guys to clear the sidewalk, but it looked like it already happened. So please, help make that happen. So next up, we have one of our amazing, stellar elected officials. She has been on the front lines of fighting for environmental justice and for immigrants for decades. She's been a fierce fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, Nydia Velasquez. Here she comes, y'all. Give her, come on, come on.
We are reminded of our responsibility to stand up in the face of grave injustice. So here we are, drawn from so many backgrounds, so many ethnicities, and so many faiths, to say, Donald Trump, this is New York, and it is America. On this special day, at this moment, we come together to reject your vision of a hateful, small-minded, and cold-hearted America. We come together to reject racism and bigotry in America. Mr. President, we reject your indifference toward our fellow citizens in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. And we reject your attempts to hold young dreamers hostage for funding for an ineffective and offensive border wall. And we reject your racism toward the people of Haiti, Central America, and African countries. No, Mr. President, not under our watch. We choose our vision of America, the simple idea that not matter what corner of the globe you come from, you can come to our shores, work hard, build a better life, the same way that your grandfather at age 16 came to America. And we are here to remind you that the office of the presidency is a symbol of our heritage as a nation of immigrants and as a beacon for the rest. That is the America that I know. That is the America that I love. That is the America that we all love, and the America we're fighting for. Mr. President, we will not shut down the government. If it happens, it is under your watch. You are in the White House. Republicans have the majority. It is your responsibility to govern for all Americans. Thank you and God bless you.
I think I said earlier that the people coming up here are our representatives. They speak what's in the gut of our hearts. And that, what she was just saying, was the raw truth. If you understand, if you believe what Congresswoman Velasquez was saying, please say yes! Yes! Now, in the interest of making sure that we are the best neighbors that we can be, the police are asking folks to clear a path on the right side over here. Please honor that request. Make sure that people can pass through safely. Thank you.
I know, I got it.
The next person needs very little introduction. She is a fighter for all of us. If you don't have someone down at City Hall, you have Tish James, the public advocate.
And so I say to my Haitian brothers, I say to my African brothers, I say to my Latino brothers, we are family. Let us march on and let us get ready for November as we turn out in record numbers and as we defeat those who would promote a conservative agenda that will undermine all of us. Let us vote, vote, vote. Stand in line like they did in New Jersey. Stand in line like they did in Virginia. Stand in line like they did in Alabama. In the Deep South, they voted because they believe in the dream. And today, we summon the legacy and the spirit of Dr. King. His dream still lives. It lives in you. It lives in me. It lives in America. Let's say it loud and say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Yes, this is your public advocate. And I too am an immigrant. Bless you.
Drop on my face, I put it you. No, but you did the same. Huh? You look
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got all the citywide electeds here because this is a New York issue and it's a United States of America issue. Next up, we have the newly elected speaker, Mr. Corey Johnson.
Good afternoon, New York City! Mr. Trump, can you hear us? Mr. Trump, can you hear us? Can you hear a city of immigrants? Can you hear the great Haitians in New York City? Can you hear 1199? Mr. Trump, listen! I'm Corey Johnson, the Speaker of the New York City Council, and I am honored to be here with the fabulous members of the City Council. I want to recognize Councilwoman Alika Ampry Samuel from Brooklyn.
Majority Leader of the City Council, Lori Cumbo from Brooklyn. Justin Brannon from South Brooklyn. And someone you all know, a trailblazing council member, a Haitian American, an immigrant that gets the job done, Council Member Matthew Eugene. So let's just be honest, okay? We're here to speak some truth today. He's a racist. That's it. Okay, good night. I mean, that's it. I'm not gonna stand up here and say, you know, he's crazy, he is crazy, that he's irresponsible, he is irresponsible, that he has major problems. We know that. But you know the silver lining, because there is a silver lining. It's hard to see the silver lining sometimes. Wait, I feel like there's someone behind me. Councilmember Robert Cornegie from Brooklyn. The silver lining is that he has awoken a sleeping giant. And that is the people. That is immigrants and women and the undocumented and LGBT people and people of color and poor people and union members. We are in this struggle together. And I feel like 2017 was a rough year, but 2018 is gonna be better. Because every time he says this, he wants us to feel beaten down. He wants us to feel divided. And no, on a cold January day, MLK Day, in his name, we are out here at the crossroads of the world, Times Square, standing united, all communities, against this maniac in the White House. So I stand here today as Speaker of the City Council to tell you that I am not from New York City. I grew up in Massachusetts. And many of the people around here from New York City, from New York City, from New York City, from New York City, not from New York City. But that's the great thing about our city, and that's the great thing about America, is that we want people for who they are, for their diversity, for the language that they speak, for the unique experience that they carry. And so we stand united with people who come to this country, people of African descent, Haitians, every single immigrant. Can you hear us, Mr. Trump? Happy MLK Day. United together, we will defeat these forces. Thank you all very much. Give it up to our city council members, y'all. So, because there's been so much work happening at the grassroots level, this effort and this gathering of people would not happen without real organizers on the ground, making things happen every day. In that spirit, we're gonna bring up a Kaji Dusa from the Ravi Rugbar campaign, y'all. Free Ravi!
Hello, New York City! My name is Kaji Dosha. I'm here from the Park Avenue Christian Church on behalf of the New Sanctuary Movement of New York City. It used to be that I spent MLK Day cleaning up parks and going on the path of least resistance. But 50 years after Dr. King was murdered, and who gets to stay. He also claims to be a man of faith, and so we are standing in front of TV cameras right now. And we call on you, Officer Mikowski, and all of your officers who keep terrorizing our people and sending them back home to places where they do not belong because they belong here. But what we will say is this: you may be trying to take us down. You may think we'll be afraid of you. You may think that if you take away our immigrant leaders, that you're going to empty our well of leadership. Well, you know what? You're wrong. Because we are here and we're not going anywhere. Now, I just learned that one of the founders of the New Sanctuary movement, Jean Montreville, who is from Haiti, is slated to be deported tomorrow. Jean is in Miami at Chrome Detention Center, and he is strong and he is working with the other Haitians who are at Chrome and saying, we are not afraid of you, ICE. Now is the time to stop being silent and complacent, but to stand up and to stand up because we
I'm still on the call, not
ever.
ICE.
Right, New York City? So free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Robbie Ragbeer! Free Jean! Thank you.
Is anybody out here cold? Don't be cold. Say hello to your neighbor right now. If it's cool, give him a hug. But make sure you ask first. Don't be one of those people. We're gonna bring up a poet next. His name is Jeff. Yes. He's gonna break it down, y'all. Give him some love, yo. Give him some love. Give him some love.
Saca fête! Saca fête! Haitien ou la oui, man. I don't know what I swear. What's up? I go by the name Mr. Jeff Dess. I have a poem for y'all tonight. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Let me talk to y'all. I am not here to complain about what I have been called. I am here to let you know what my name is, because it seems that they have forgotten. And when they forget, it shall be our responsibility to remind. When they are misinformed, we shall leave them learning lessons, extra homework, and pop quizzes. See, when they lie about our name, may the daggers of our truth pierce their souls. If they heard otherwise about our names, let our sounds reverberate through sonic forces. When they mispronounce, be sure to put an extra accent on freedom. See, perhaps it was their ignorance, or perhaps because of invasions, enslavements, embargoes, occupations, and theft and pillage, they felt comfortable calling me and us out of our names. Well, it is time to destroy comfort zones. From here on out, you shall call me by my name, because my name is my name. My name is Jacques. My name is Regine. My name is revolutionary. My name is Fabrice. My name is Marie-Claude. My name is Liberty. See, my name is Benin. My name is Nigeria and Venezuela and Puerto Rico. My name is 180. You see, I am Banan Peze. I am Sukzumu. I am Kolalakai. Bombolombi Do is in my educator.
That's
My
right.
name is actress. My
That's
name
right.
is cab driver. My name is chef. My name is nurse. My name is plumber. My name is councilman. My name is revolution. And most importantly, I am you. I am your black mirror looking you dead into your face. My name is my name. My name is my name. My name is
It's my name. My name is my name.
and my name is IT.
Question. Very simple question. Is anyone here from 1199? It's a very simple question. Is anyone here from 1199 SEIU? Because your president is here, Mr. George Gresham.
Hello, New York. Is this what America looks like? So we are here today, not because we don't have anything better to do on this wonderful day celebrating a wonderful human being, but we are here today because the racist in chief, known as the President of the United States, has brought us together. He's brought together people of goodwill in this country to tell him, no, we are not from any shit hole. As a matter of fact, the only shithole that I see is what comes out of his mouth. The premise of this country is to bring all of us together. Diversity. The last time I looked, Donald Trump is not Native American. And the audacity of him to think that he can divide us based on our ideals. He's a spoiled brat. But he doesn't speak for us. This is what America looks like. Racist in chief, you can run, you can lie, but you can't hide. Your time is coming. The time is coming when we will go to the polls and we will stand up and elect elected officials that stand up for working people. And those of you who think that you can be neutral or you can be silent on this, your days are numbered too. If you can't stand up for the people who put you in office, who needs you? We don't need you and we don't want you. And so we are here today to begin the discussion in this country about decency and fairness. The arrogance of this man to treat the whole diaspora with one insult. Who the hell do you think you are? And so the good news, sisters and brothers, is that every elected official is not like him. There are actually some elected officials who have the courage and the moral dignity to stand up and say you're wrong, racist in chief. And we stand for more than that in New Yorker. You may be from New York, but you're not a New Yorker. In New Yorker, we recognize and celebrate our diversity. And we will not let someone named Trump. And you see, I feel very infantile to get to his level, but maybe that's the only way he understands it. So we're going to keep organizing, we're going to keep standing up, and we're going to let him know that this is what America looks like. And as I was saying, we have elected officials that stand up to do the right thing. And we are proud to know that in New York City, we have a mayor that does not believe in any of Donald Trump's tricks. And he is here today standing tall and looking proud of the diversity that begins in his city and begins in his home. And so, sisters and brothers, it is my great pleasure to bring to you our mayor of New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Brothers and sisters, we did not expect to have to be here on King Day, did we? We expected to be celebrating something good and powerful in the American experience, not having to protest something ugly and disgusting coming from our White House. But Dr. King taught us to be ready at any time to defend what is right and to stand up to any effort to set us back. But we're not going to get depressed or discouraged when we hear racism and division coming from Washington, D.C. We're going to stand up. And I want to say something on behalf of all 8.5 million New Yorkers. First, to my Haitian brothers and sisters. Thank you. Thank you for all you have contributed to this city and this country.
Yes!
To my brothers and sisters who have come here from Africa. Thank you for making us richer and stronger and better in this nation. To my brothers and sisters from El Salvador who have gone through so much pain, thank you for bringing your hearts and your minds here to contribute to this city and this country. As leaders, we should be saying thank you. We should be creating a society that welcomes and respects all. And maybe what happened in the last few days is just a reminder to all of us to work a little bit harder. And I'll finish with this very simple point. Every single one of us came here from another place. Some came willingly, some did not.
You want to
We
talk?
all came from a different place.
All right, let me know.
I can tell you for a fact, if some of the ideas put forward by President Trump were applied to my own grandparents from Italy, they would never have been allowed into this country. They didn't have advanced degrees. They didn't speak English. They hadn't even finished high school. But they came here wanting to give their heart and soul to their new nation. And they lived the American dream, and they made possible the lives of their children and of me and my generation. They were discriminated against like all newcomers. So I say to anyone in this city and anyone in this country who hears something that they find appealing in the voice of our president, if these same standards were applied to your ancestors, you wouldn't be here in this country. Let's live with the dignity of treating the new generations of immigrants just as we wished our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers were treated. And today, what everyone is doing here is standing up for the America that is what it is meant to be. A place for everyone, a place where all are respected. Thank you. It doesn't matter how cold it is. We will keep showing up until that's the America we live in. Thank you. God bless you all.
Give it up for the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio! Ladies and gentlemen, we have heavy hitters here because this is a time for heavy hitting. Next up, we have a veteran of the labor movement, none other than Randy Weingarten of the American Federation of Teachers. Please give her a round of applause. Again, if you don't know your neighbor, meet him right now. Take a moment to say what's up to the person next to you. Ladies and gentlemen, again, a veteran of the labor movement in the United States, a fighter, Randy Weingarten, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, today we are all Haitians. Today we are all El Salvadorians. And today we are proud Africans. No one in the White House can take away the diversity of who we are as people. And can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
This is why I love being back in New York. There is no place like home. But speaking of that, we are here today in New York to send a message to the person in the White House. I don't even like saying his name. That we will not stand for his hate, his intolerance, and his racism. And today, as we were on the streets in pretty cold weather, we need to remember each and every day through November what this man has done to this country. Are you ready to vote in November to get back the America we
time, y'all. Next up, we have another wonderful elected official who's a fighter, Adriano Espia, ladies and gentlemen.
Just walk, man. You got this. Hey, walk.
No justice! No justice! No justice! But my grandmother always told me, watch who you walk with, because I know who you are. So Donald Trump walks with people that wanted to put the death penalty in the Central Park 5. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and he got sued for discrimination in his building. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and questioned President Obama's birthrights. I know who you're walking with. Donald Trump went ahead and sided with the racists that ran over people in Charlottesville, Virginia. I know who you're walking with. Tell me who you're walking with and I tell you who you are.
That's right.
So Donald Trump said negative things about Africa, Haiti, El Salvador. I know who you're walking with. I know who you are. You're a racist. God bless you and keep the faith. There's a tradition in my home borough of Brooklyn. We have a tradition started by a woman named Shirley Chisholm that we are unbought and unbossed. And the inheritor of that tradition is the woman, Yvette Clark.
New York City, are you out here? Brooklyn, New York, are you out here? Haitian Americans, are you out here? Let me say this. We know what time it is. You've heard it from everybody. It's time for us to move this nation to its greatness. We have a white supremacist in the White House. We have a racist in the White House. We have some racists in the Congress. And it's time for us to uproot the racists. It is time for us to take charge of our lives and our communities and move forward. That means that each and every one of us who can vote must come out and vote in 2018 and turn this thing around. The Congressional Black Caucus is poised next week. We're not going to move anything unless we have TPS for Haitians, unless we have diversity visas for continental Africans and anyone who has been denied the right to come to the United States to pursue the American dream. We're not playing. This is time for us, all of us, to stand together and say no to hatred, no to bigotry, and to say the revolutionary people of Haiti stand in the vanguard to change this nation and to make a difference in the lives of all Americans. You do it each and every day in our communities, and we are there to stand with you shoulder to shoulder and to stop this bigotry from spreading like a cancer throughout this nation. Are you with me? Are you with me? We're gonna make a difference. We're gonna make a change, and this is the time. It is the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning is here, and we are gonna turn this situation around. Goodbye, Donald Trump. Time for the impeachment. God bless you.
I'll just say it. Yvette Clark for president! Y'all heard me? I said Yvette Clark for president. I'll I'll say it. As a Brooklyner, I can say it. Next up, we have an $11.99. Wait. It's $11.99 here. We have a member, a brother named Ali Kareem. Y'all give him a round of applause.
$11.99 in the house. Come on, you guys can do better than this.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
New York City in the house. My name is Ali Ibrahim Karim. I am a healthcare worker with $11.99 and an immigrant from Ghana. One of the countries that Trump had choice with for this week. Just recently, I became a citizen of the United States of America. And I'm happy to be celebrating Martin Luther King Day and standing here against hate and bigotry. When I was in high school, I read about America. My cousins come from the United States to Ghana wearing sneakers and jeans, and I see myself living that dream. Finally, in 2004, I got a chance to come to USA. I have been in New York for 12 years now, and I feel at home. You will never find another city with so much diversity. The mixed culture of what makes our city and our country great. But being a new immigrant ain't easy. Even though I am highly educated and started a computer school in my country after living in Syria and Japan. I got a job in New York when I came, making $140 a week at Modern Sporting Goods. One day a friend told me that I will be good working with patients, so I applied for a job at Mount Sinai Hospital. I became a patient care associate. I love my job and I love this country. As a person who has traveled the globe, met so many wonderful people, I am disgusted by Trump racism. I stand with my brothers and sisters from Africa, Haiti, Mexico, China, the Middle East, and all other countries in this world that Trump has discharged, who made this beautiful country great. As we commemorate Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day, a true symbol and equality, I am proud to be here standing with you all. Thank you all.
Give Brother Ali Kareem some love, y'all. Someone said there was a rah-rah band here, y'all. Somebody said there was a rah-rah band. I don't hear that yet, though. I don't hear the rah-rah band yet.
Woo!
Souke drapeau. Souke. Ok, nous allons pour bagaille. On baisser. Haïtien, baisser. Tout Haïtien, baisser. L'eau. Voler. Nous pas égarer. C'est ça. Nous pas égarer. Oui. Haïtien, est-ce que nous là? Levez drapeau. À la moi rentre, oui, on la voix. M'a demandé si va de grand moun on la voix. À la moi rentre, maman, on la voix. M'a demandé si va de grand moun on la voix. Moi tu as parlé, moi qui t'ai parlé. Moi je suis français, m'a quitté le rancé maman. Moi rentre on la cour. M'a demandé si va de haïtien on la cour. Aïe bobo.
Just give them some more love, y'all. Next up, we have a couple more speakers, but it seems like we heated everything up now. Y'all feeling good now. We gotta send a message now. The Honorable Nick Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening. It's cold out here, but we're warm. And we got bad news for President so-and-so. We want to tell President so-and-so that we are not going anywhere. We are here to stay. And we are here to stay to keep America great. We are not going back to what America wants, and we ain't going anywhere. Now, I got something to say to the president, and if I used any vulgarity, my mom would roll in her grave. So, I'm going to substitute the word they use on our great national news, television, and radio stations, and that word is black. Black. Because that's what he is. I'm a lucky man. I lived to see the first black president of the United States. And I also lived to see the first blank hole president of the United States. We're not going back. We're moving this nation forward. Haitian Americans, Jamaican Americans, Italian Americans, Norway Americans, Americans from all over the world come together to build this great country. We're not going back. We're here to stay.
We are here to stay. We are here to stay. Sorry, Donald.
One thing that became very clear in the last election, was that black women have led the way. Black women have been leading the way in this country. I don't hear enough applause. So, we're gonna bring up Fatou Wade from the New York Immigration Coalition, a black woman leading the way.
For the past 28 years that my parents have called America home.
That's what he's charged, right?
For the past 28 years that my parents have called America home, they've put 3 children through college. They now claim a daughter who is a social worker in the New York State court system, fighting for restorative justice alternatives for recidivist youth. Another daughter who is a teacher at a charter school in Harlem. And me, a law student at an Ivy League university who aspires to become a public interest lawyer, working to serve underserved communities throughout inner city America. My family, like many African and other black immigrants, have worked tirelessly and contribute greatly to the American society. In our aggressive pursuit of the American dream, we have made new homes here and continue to raise and nurture America's future leaders. But my words today are not only for the African immigrants who fall into the dangerous and dehumanizing category of the good immigrant. It is also for those who have been victims of our deportation system that continues to break families, and our broken criminal justice system that continues to police black and brown bodies. President Trump's statements were racist and perpetuate a deadly white supremacist attitude. No group of people or country is a shithole. No group of people should have to continuously defend for their humanity. My Africa, it is beautiful. It is rich. And it is proud. It is oh so sweet. Africa and her people have contributed greatly to this country since the beginning of mankind. We cannot build or measure our immigration policies by dehumanizing agendas that are racist. We need to fight for TPS. We need to save our diversity visa program. President Trump wants to build walls of hate, but we will fight back with love. When immigrant communities are under attack, what do we do? When Muslims are under attack, what do we do? When Haitian immigrants are under attack, what do we do? When black immigrants are under attack, what do we do? Thank you.
We're gonna keep this thing rolling, y'all. Next up we have Dom Leon Davis from the Working Families Party, y'all.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all staying warm? My name is Dom Leon Davis. I'm with the Working Families Party. We're a political organization that's building political power for the progressive left. It's getting live out here. So Dr. King told us that we know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. And so today we're here to demand freedom for the 800,000 undocumented immigrants that are waiting for a Clean Dream Act. We're here to denounce the racism of our racist and chief president, Donald Trump. And we're here to honor the legacy of Dr. King. We are not a country that truly believes at its core in the racist beliefs of Donald Trump. We're a country of immigrants. We're a country of a tapestry of people from all over, from Haiti, from Africa, from India, from Europe, from South America. And so we're here today to say that we demand that Donald Trump stand up for all working people and stand up for all of our families. And we're here to demand no more racism from Donald Trump. No more racism from the White House. No more racism from the Republican Congress. We demand the Republicans denounce Donald Trump. That's it, y'all. Have a wrong
Listen, I know that we've heard from a lot of our elders and a lot of our leaders, but sometimes, and most of the time, the young people in our community are leading the way. So next up we have Farrah Lewis, who's one of our young organizers. Give her a round of applause, y'all.
Hello, New York City! Do we have our dreamers out here? Do we have our young people out here? Our Haitian people out here? Our African people out here? My name is Farrah Lewis, and I am a Haitian American, and I stand here with my Haitian American community leaders. Give them a round of applause. As a millennial, we're taught about Martin Luther King's values as well as racism here in the United States. We millennials reject Trump's 1950 values and rhetoric. These are not the principles that our ancestors built on this country. Every generation has a great challenge. Today I ask you young people, what are you going to do to make a change? What are you going to do to change the narrative that our president has put out there? My fellow millennials, do not back down in the face of challenges. Instead, find the Martin Luther King in you. Find the Toussaint Louverture in you. Find the Harriet Tubman in you. Find the Toussaint Louverture in you. The time is now. Our future that recognizes the generations of all Americans, Black, white, Asian, Latino, all immigrant communities. We need to be the change we want to see. As we stand here today in solidarity and in commemoration of the great Martin Luther King, let us reflect on these words. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, don't keep moving. Fight, 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 fight. Thank
Give it up to the GQ band now! Okay, now, listen up. The city council has a lot of hard-working people, but I know for a fact, and I know from personal experience, that Jamani Williams and Brad Lander are two of the hardest working city councils in the city. Give them some love.
Show me what democracy looks like. African looks like. Show me what an immigrant looks like. Show me what America looks like. That's right. This is what America looks like, and no shithole president is gonna change that. Is that right? We're gonna do whatever it takes to stand up for each other and with each other. If that means putting our bodies on the line, and we're gonna do it. So give it up for somebody who did that this week, my friend, Councilmember Jumaane Williams.
Monte drapeau! Monte drapeau! So I woke up and I tried to find out where the shithole was. And I realized it was Donald Trump's mouth. As I said earlier today, Donald Trump is doing the devil's work. And anybody who is not speaking out today is complicit with that devil's work. No hate, no fear. Haitians are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Haitians are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Africans are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Africans are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here. Just real quick, they try to say this is not what America is built on. America was built on racism. America was built on this kind of talk. But thankfully, so many of us have pushed back on this racism. We will do that today. Before I leave, when I was younger, it was a disrespect to be called a Haitian. It was disrespect to be called African. It was disrespect to be called black. But today, I'm going to tell you what to say when they call you a Haitian so-and-so, an African such and such, a black such and such. Hold your head high, put your shoulders back, and stand tall. Look them dead in their eye with your broad nose and your thick lips and your coarse hair and your skin that's been kissed by the sun, and say thank you, thank you, thank you for recognizing my greatness. That was nice. Listen, my mother met Jumaane Williams at the train station when he was running for office. She said, such a nice boy, such a sweet boy. I hope he gets elected. Be careful, he's good. Next up, we have another voice from Brooklyn, Brother Pierre Raymond.
Was a recent candidate for city council and making sure our voices are heard. I'm not even going to speak light to those words that Donald Trump gave us, because we know that's not who we are. We're an island that got our independence before anybody was able to do it, and it just shows the threat that we cause in this side of the world and to the whole world. So we're going to take all these people out here, because this is power. This is power right here. And we're going to make sure these voices continue to be heard all over this city, all over this country, and change our reputation in the Western Hemisphere. Brooklyn, stand up. Everybody around here from Haiti. Woo! Power and freedom. Peter Raymond. God bless you all. And thank you to our organizing sponsor for $11.99. And all our NYPD keeping us safe out here, because we know we represent it.
We have people that have been in this struggle for some time. Our elders, and right now, President of the NAACP, Hazel Dukes.
On behalf of our board member, George Gresson, our national president of the NAACP, I come today to add our voices to say to number 45, hell no, we won't go.
We won't go.
Hell no, we won't go.
Hell no. We won't go.
Hell no, we won't go. Now listen. The good news about that, he's going. Cause what we going to do, there was elections are coming up. We're going to take our souls to the polls. We are going to take our souls to the polls. We're going to vote for those who don't remember what was said. We're going to give them a mental test on election day. Now you know that 45 came from New York. We know all about him. But we gotta make people across this country understand. Like my sisters did in Alabama. I'm proud of my home state. We've had bull Connor. We had dogs and whores. But when it got time to choose love over hate, women, 98% of them that look like you and I, they went to the polls and voted. So now we're sending a message today to 45 and all of those who went with him. We will meet you at the polls. Don't you think that you're there forever? Your days are numbered. So on behalf of our beloved organization, with our member of the board, George Gresson, I come to tell you we're with you 100%, not just today, but to all of tomorrows, to make this place, whenever they say anything about our African sisters and brothers, they are talking about all of us. Some of us might came by the bus, some by the ship, but we all came to America, and therefore all opportunities are provided for us. And we are demanding respect today for all of those. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned, y'all. We're about to come right back at you. Get it rocking right now. Get it rocking.
as we stay together. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
But I know that you're standing out here in this cold in New York City because you are better than the sum total of what's going on in the White House. He's an embarrassment, but I want to encourage you. And you're here already, but I want you to run tell your neighbors. We need to continue to fight, not just on the federal level, but on the city level, on the local level. Everybody get involved because that type of behavior is not welcome in anybody's house. Anybody's house. New York, can you hear me? Now, I just want to whisper this before I leave. I'm a former Baptist preacher. But my God, our God, is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we could ever hope or imagine. I remember when there were some people in Egypt, and he said, let my people go. He said, let my people go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that there is a God that's able to do more than we could ever imagine. And my sister Michelle said this. Michelle Obama said, when they go low,
When they go low,
You go high.
we go higher. God bless you.
Listen, y'all, we got one special guest. He's right about to come right now. But I want y'all to get rocking with this band when they get the next song on, okay? Keep it moving, y'all. I like this energy.
Everybody out there! Are you out there? Say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud! Say it loud! Say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud! Say it loud! I'm black and I'm proud! Hey! I said what's going on over here, y'all? Mama, there's too many of you crying. Brother, it's far too many of you dying. Oh, you know we got to find a way to bring something here today. Father, we don't need to escalate. War is not the answer, for rolling love can conquer hate. Oh, you know we got to find a way to bring something here today. Picking lines, picking signs, don't promise me brutality. Come and talk to me so you can see. What's going on? What's going on? Are you out there, New York? Well, we have one more speaker to address the importance of today on Dr. King Day. Sisters, without further ado, I bring to you Reverend Al Sharpton.
because we want on Martin Luther King's Day to make it clear to this president that you cannot insult any of our people without insulting all of our people. To refer to Haiti, that gave us some of the best minds in America. It was a Haitian that founded Chicago. Some Haitians that have been our best doctors and lawyers. You do not know what an S-hole is, Mr. President. To refer to Africa in that way. We are obligated in this day that we committed to Dr. King to stand up for right, to stand up together. Don't let the waters that divide us and forget that the blood that binds us is thicker than the waters that divide us. I come from New York like Trump does. When we grew up in New York, we showed off on Times Square. So we come to Times Square together to tell Trump, I am a Haitian, I am an African, I am you, you are me. Let's stand together, let's fight together, let's march together, let's vote together, forward ever, never backwards, forward ever, backward never, forward ever, backward never. Patrick Gaspard, Patrick Gaspard, Patrick Gaspard. Have a funky good time. Gonna have a funky good time. Gotta take you high.
merci. Nous voyons que tout le monde est là. Nous voyons que Canada qui a c'est ça? Non, nous avons Jacques qui est là avec nous. Nous avons Jacques. Nous avons Jacques. Nous avons avec le drapeau. Nous avons avec le drapeau bleu rouge. Chaque fois là,
Mon cher, cela dit que ma pile. Maman, je vais
Yes. You can't pass.
You also if you want.
Huh?
What do you want me to say? Okay.
What do you think about Donald Trump?
Okay, I just want to tell the Haitian people, instead about Haiti, instead about the country, it's about the race, it's about the black, it's about black people, all about black people, it's not about Haitians. A lot of Haitians don't come here because we're talking about the government. I don't think so. It's about all black people on earth. That's what I want to say.
Ok, nous là, nous prenons aussi du bois photographie, nous là, pour les Haïtiens, c'est Haïtien, pas oublier. Qui est là, pas la guerre. 15 €, pas baisser. Nous là, bon bye.
Merci.
Somebody want to say something? I would like number 45.
Mon ami, comment on fait? Comment? Il va là? Non. Il va là? Ah! Nous là, le prochain, c'est mon ami. Parlez.
Oui, ça passe. Haïtien, tout le monde a regardé. Aïe beaucoup tout le monde. Merci.
Bon, bye. Listen. Ah, I parle. Oh.
You just got here?
What are you doing, Lale? It's done, right? It's finished, right? It's done, right? Alright guys, we are done here. So we'll see you next time. Alright? Stay tuned. And remember, keep your heads up. Don't give up. Stay strong. One love.